My name's Andy. My company's called Outgoing Automation. This is my walkthrough of my speed to lead Retell AI agent. So the agent is triggered from a contact form submission. So somebody will come to my website or anybody's website, fill in the contact form. It would then go through a NAN workflow, which basically will take the information from the contact form. In this case, it's from a webhook. I've defined the fields in a fields node, and then I've cleaned up some of the fields in a code node, which will then go through to a Google Sheet. So this is the Google Sheet in question. So once it's gone through the Google Sheet, it will then go through to an agent, which will then send out an email to myself and to the prospective client. Secondly, the second workflow will be triggered from that same Google Sheet. Takes the information from the Google Sheet. It then gets cleaned up in this code node into a format that is acceptable by a retailer. Found that on the Google form that basically I needed to get the phone number into a certain format. And also, if you look here on the interests field, there's some special characters which retail doesn't like, so the code node takes care of all that, cleans it all up, and then sends it through to retail. On completion of the call, there's then a follow-up webhook which takes the call summary, goes through the summarization chain, and then it goes through to another agent which will then update the same Google form with the summary at the end. Coming over to the actual retail agent. So I'm using GPT 4.1. I'm using a custom British voice. It's all defined for UK English. The prompt itself is under 3,000 tokens. So retail set a limit of 3,500 tokens, and then they charge extra for that. So we're well under that. So coming to the prompt itself, I've defined its role and purpose. The agent's called Alex. It's an AI voice assistant for Outgoing Automation. I've then defined its core responsibilities, how to greet the user, referencing their form submission, etc. I've defined the tools that are available, its conversation flow and how to act, some more call flow rules, turn taking rules, so it follows a format, interaction style, again, short conversational sentences, friendly British tone, so add some light humour, pronunciation rules, how to say AI for example, phone number pronunciation styles, more pronunciation styles for the phone numbers, some objections and fallback settings, some more rules and context variables, and then current time, which is Europe and London. So then we've got under functions, got transfer call, book the appointment through cow.com, check availability through cow.com, send an SMS message if we need to, and end call. Knowledge base, so I've set up a knowledge base and some FAQs. Post-call data extraction, detailed call summary, etc. And then it gets all that at the end of the call gets passed through to that webhook that I mentioned a minute ago. So now I'll demo the voice agent working. So send the inquiry form, filled in the spreadsheet. I've got an email. Should hopefully start getting a phone call come through in a minute. There we go.
Is that Dave Smith?
Yeah, hi. Who's this?
Brilliant, thanks Dave. I'm Alex, the AI voice assistant from Antec Automation. You popped in an inquiry on our website about voice agents for free AU heating. Is now a good time for a quick chat?
Yes, perfect. How can I help?
Great, thanks. Absolutely, Dave. I'm here to help you actually. Just to make sure I've got everything right, your business is free AU heating and you're a heating engineer, correct?
That's it, yeah.
Perfect. Thanks for confirming. I've got your phone number as +44 7737 094109 and your email as hello@freeau.co.uk.
That's it, yeah.
Spell your email for me?
That's correct,
Brilliant.
yeah.
Brilliant. Thanks for confirming that, Dave. You mentioned you're interested in a voice agent because you're missing too many calls when you're out on jobs. Could you tell me a bit more about what's happening at the moment?
Yeah, I'm just really busy and I just can't get to the phone in time. I'm missing about 3 or 4 calls a day. It's quite annoying.
I can imagine, Dave. Missing 3 or 4 calls a day is enough to make anyone want to chuck their phone out the window. Out of curiosity, are you mainly looking for something to answer calls and book jobs, or do you want it to handle questions as well?
All of the above, really. I handle questions, book calls, answer telephone inquiries, etc. like that.
That makes perfect sense. The good news is our AI voice agent can do all of that. Answer calls, handle common questions, and even book appointments straight into your calendar. Are you hoping to get something set up quite soon or just exploring options for now?
Would like to get something set up fairly soon. Any chance I can book a call to speak to somebody?
Absolutely, Dave. We can book you in for a free 20-minute discovery call with one of our team. No pressure, just to chat about what would work best for you. Do you have a day or time in mind that suits you? Or would you like
Any time next week. Have you got anything this week? What days have you got available?
Let me quickly check our availability for discovery calls next week. One moment, Dave. We've got discovery call slots available next week, Monday to Friday, from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. each evening. Does any of those days work best for you, Dave?
Yeah, Tuesday. What date's that?
Tuesday next week is the 16th of December. Would you like to book your discovery call for Tuesday the 16th at 6:30 p.m.?
Yeah, that's fine.
All sorted, Dave. I'll get you booked in for Tuesday the 16th at 6:30 p.m. You're all booked in for your discovery call on Tuesday the 16th at 6:30 p.m. You'll get a confirmation by email, and if you like, I can send a text reminder as well. Is there anything else you'd like to know before then?
No, that's it. That's great. Thanks very much for your help.
You're very welcome, Dave. Looking forward to helping you catch every call. Have a cracking rest of your day, and we'll speak on Tuesday. Cheers.
Cheers. Let's hang up. Okay, so you can see it's booked the appointment, sent me a confirmation. So I would have got the new client inquiries and the meeting schedules come from cow.com. So that's what it looks like when I fill in the web form. I get an email like that. It should have updated the phone summary there.